Welcome to Vocabulary Wednesday. Today's theme is S words. And this theme was actually requested by a student. And now I'm delivering. So if you out there have a theme that you would like to suggest, I would be more than happy to entertain it and turn it into a Vocab Wednesday theme. His name incidentally began with an S. So what do we have here? The first word is seminal. Seminal means the original kind or example of something that went on to influence many others that are similar. So for instance, in rock and roll music, the Beatles were a seminal band. They really influenced many of the acts that followed them, and even people today still are influenced by the Beatles. Isaac Newton, Einstein, any scientists whose ideas planted the seed, so to speak, for a revolution in a way of thinking. Those are seminal thinkers. Their ideas are seminal. Seminal comes, by the way, from the root for seed. So it's like planting the seed. Next, we have sapient, which is a fancy way of saying wise, or at least appearing to look wise. And in English, we have a more common word for that, which is, besides wise, obviously, which is sagacious. But who knows? Maybe the GRE will try to trap you or trick you into thinking that sapient relates to sap and something slow or flowing or moving. But it's not. It just means appearing wise, like, look at my sapient beard, and maybe I am wise. Next, salubrious. Fun word. Salubrious means promoting health. So you walk up into the mountains and you breathe in the fresh air, that is salubrious. You go to yoga, salubrious. This room with the marker smell going into my nose, not salubrious, not health promoting. Interestingly, this word also is used to refer to locations, parts of town, for instance, that are healthy looking, good places to go, up and coming. Not salubrious places are the run-down places, the places you want to avoid. So stay out of the salubrious, insalubrious parts of town. Finally, we have sublime. Now, you may know a rock band called Sublime. You may think of fruits. You may think of sandwiches. You may think of a lot of things. But what does this word actually mean? Sublime is just amazing. Jaw-droppingly wow. Just like heavenly, amazing, worthy of God sort of thing. So you don't want to use this word just to describe the ho-hum, the everyday, but to actually describe the super awesome. My head is still in the World Cup. And so I'm thinking of a couple of the goals. That one guy jumping into the air and hitting it with his head somehow. Or that other guy bouncing it off his chest and turning around and just knocking it in from 30 yards away. These are sublime goals. They're just amazing. Of course, food can be sublime. Just about anything that is awesome is sublime. So don't forget that. And maybe you have a really yummy line, so yummy that it is sublime. And I will see you next week and love to hear any suggestions for future Vocab Wednesday themes.